Maya, the White House just told OpenAI to pump the brakes on its newest model. That's not a sentence I expected to read this morning.
Right? And it's GPT 5.6, Marcus. The government is reportedly asking them to slow the rollout over safety concerns. We've got that, plus a fascinating research paper on whether your AI's most confident answer is actually its right one.
Confident and correct turning out to be two very different things. Tell me about it. Let's get into it. Top story. TechCrunch reports OpenAI plans to share GPT 5.6 with a select group of partners instead of the broad public. The reason, according to the report, the Trump administration told them to, over safety concerns.
So this is a limited release, not a full launch. And what's wild is the direction here, Marcus. Usually the pressure on labs is to slow themselves down. This is the government doing the asking.
Which raises the obvious question. What spooked them enough to step in? And here's my caveat. This is all reportedly. We're working off the TechCrunch report. OpenAI hasn't laid out the specifics publicly.
Exactly. So treat it as a signal, not a confirmed policy. But if a frontier model is being held back at a government's request, that's a real shift in how these releases work.
Okay, segue from confident releases to confident answers. Maya, this arXiv paper basically asks, when an LLM gives you its most probable answer, is that the correct one?
Love this one. The paper's called When Are Likely Answers Right? And the setup is, a lot of decoding methods just push the model toward whatever output it thinks is most likely, either word by word or for the whole sequence.
Right. And the whole trick only works if likely and correct line up. The paper digs into exactly when that holds and when it falls apart.
And here's why you should care, even if you never read a research paper. Every time your chatbot sounds super sure of itself, that confidence is basically probability. This work is poking at whether that confidence is earned.
The caveat, it's a fresh preprint, not peer-reviewed yet, but it's the kind of question that sits under every answer you get from these things.
And it pairs nicely with our next one, because if models can be wrong while sounding right, somebody has to stress test them.
Enter Patronus AI. TechCrunch says the agent testing startup just landed $50 million. It was founded by former Meta AI researchers, and an investor says demand is, quote, nearly insatiable.
And what they build is the fun part. Digital worlds to stress test AI agents. Think simulated environments where you throw an agent into messy situations and watch where it breaks.
Which tracks with everything else today. OpenAI's paper this week argues agents are taking on longer, more complex tasks across more roles. Longer tasks mean more places to fail.
So the whole ecosystem is maturing at once. Agents doing real work, and a wave of money chasing the tools that check those agents before they go live.
Caveat on the $50 million, that's funding, not revenue. Big check, big expectations. We'll see if the demand is as insatiable as the investor claims. So tie it together, Maya. The thread today is trust. A model held back over safety, a paper questioning when answers are actually right, and a startup paid to break agents on purpose.
It all comes down to, can we trust what these systems tell us? That's the AI Beat for today. Subscribe for your daily dose of AI news, minus the hype.
Tomorrow we'll be watching for any official word from OpenAI on that GPT 5.6 rollout. See you then.
Come back tomorrow, everyone. See you on the next AI Beat, Marcus.